Hi, this is a video explanation and tutorial for an invocation that I've created for the month of June to the month of July for the Sun in Cancer. This invocation is obviously timed according to astrological placements. It's important to understand that when dealing with astrological timings, we refer to the moon. Why? Because the moon is the messenger planet. It's the interface between our Earth and the planets outside of our Earth. It's the first quote-unquote planet to interact with us. It's the planet of water. It's the planet that's associated with mirrors alongside Venus. And so it represents reflection. Another symbol of the moon is the rainbow, which ties back to it because, unlike the sun, which is pure white light, which is the combination of all colors, the moon is the refractor of light, and it refracts into 7 different code frequencies. So this is a bit of a quick explanation as to why the moon is important in astrological timings. This isn't something that you'll find in books. This is something that I've discovered on my own. So, this month, this astrological month where the sun is in Cancer from June 21st to July 21st, we'll be able to work with the sun in Cancer astrologically. Now, the sun corresponds to the light chakra, which is the third eye. This is the chakra of clairvoyance. Now, if you look at the picture before you, you'll see that the symbol associated with the ajna chakra, or the third eye chakra, is the downward pointing triangle. Now, chakras are malleable. If you've ever looked at the chakra system of Elizabeth Clare and the Lighthouse Foundation, her chakra layout has a different color code. If you look at the Tibetan Buddhist chakra system, they have a different color code. So, chakras can change colors, and they do so based on disposition. They also are malleable as to their symbols. So the downward pointing triangle of the third eye simply represents mankind's ordinary disposition to receive energy upward from spirit, downward into form. So if you've ever seen that the 3 upper chakras of the human body are latent, then you'll understand that this is one indicator of why, of how. That this downward pointing triangle symbolizes the receiving of the spiritual forces downward into the materializing forces of the body. So what we will do to balance this, and this is only appropriate for advanced occultists, is that they'll invoke a symbol of the double triangle over the third eye. These are the 2 triangles that oppose each other and interlock. In the Western world, people might realize this as the pentacle of Solomon. So, we'll start by invoking that image over the third eye. And the upward pointing triangle the two bottom points, or the two bottom angles respectively, should overlay the left pupil of the eye and the right pupil of the eye, respectively. And the top point of the triangle should overlay the middle of the forehead. Now here's where we get specifics into Cancer and the sun in Cancer. Ordinarily, the third eye chakra is indigo coded. In this case, because Cancer corresponds to the kingdom chakra or the crown chakra, the violet ray will take this image of the double triangle over the third eye, and instead of indigo, we'll code it violet. So I want you to invoke a violet double triangle over your third eye. Now, alongside this, we can have several options as to what we specifically want. In our case, for the purpose of white magic, we want to invoke positive things, so it might benefit to invoke Tehuti, the Egyptian script god, the lunar god, that's associated with spiritual design and spiritual arrangement, which is an aspect of the moon. You can ask to be aligned in this configuration. Another way to do it is the moon is also the planet of ideal, spiritual ideal. So when you're invoking this image over your third eye, you can draw down the energy of spiritual idealism, which in this case would be the best light. The best light. Maybe you want the best light, you want the spirit of idealism to protect your home, or to bring your home into its best possible alignment. And you'll see this frequently mentioned between women or between mythological or mystical circles, the idea of alignment. This isn't universally appropriate, except in the sense that we're always in a state of aligning. But this specific frequency of alignment only belongs to the moon and to this time of year. So we'll do that, and that's about that. I mean, if you want to talk about the benefits, the benefits are just going to work on your abdominal area, your stomach area, because that's the area that this zodiac sign corresponds to. Of course, the stomach, motherhood, the womb. So you can play around with the meaning of that symbol to get an understanding of how this invocation will benefit you.